sir.
1, 2, 3.
Speaking the truth, all in the booth. It ain't no secret that I got the juice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They watching my shoes, they read on my
this is the
way,
most
like I'm on the
important
cruise,
podcast
I know
we've
what
ever
you
done in
do.
our lives.
Yes, sir. And
We
if you
are-
are a J. Cole fan, welcome, dog.
Welcome,
dog,
Welcome.
because you are a true understander of hip hop. I don't even know if that's a
You have
say, like,
discovered your allies. You have
Yes,
discovered your
yeah.
friends right here.
There we go.
We
go.
are the Above the Multiverse podcast.
Yes, sir.
ABOV.
ABOV.
ATM. Above the Multiverse. All right.
sir.
I'm
Yeah.
Adrian Blest,
I'm Avery
aka
Harden.
DriVinchi. That's Avery Harden right there.
And
All right.
We love music. We love hip hop. We love entertainment in general, man.
We talk about movies. We
Yeah.
talk about music.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about Bad Bunny. We're gonna talk about J. Cole. But let's get into J. Cole because
Yeah.
that's exactly why we're here today.
Cole, what
Ladies
up?
and gentlemen, J. Cole has dropped a new album. It is out. The
Dreamville.
Fallout. It's out, baby.
Dreamville.
We've been waiting for
Dreamville.
this for years.
Dreamville.
It's out.
Dreamville.
Dreamville represent.
Dreamville. I rep it like I'm from Fayetteville for real. Dreamville, baby. Dreamville.
Yeah.
You see, and I got the J. Cole's on right now. And I got the Cold World, the trainers, and I got the Dreamers
I got
on.
the Chargers sweater on. But
Listen, man.
all right, this is what I want to know.
Jesus, man.
Avery Harden,
All right, what's up?
as one of the greatest J. Cole fans that I know,
Yes.
J. Cole just came out with a new album.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about it?
All right. First thoughts, everyone. I wrote this down, man. I came prepared.
So here, real quick, before we get into this, okay? If you guys don't know, J. Cole, one of our favorite artists of all time.
Yes.
I think the greatest rapper of all time.
Yes. The greatest. The
He
T-H-E. The greatest.
He dropped a new album, and it wasn't just an album. It was a double album. And it's not just an album. It's the last album, possibly. So, with that being said, J. Cole has dropped a new album. We're here to review it. Avery might be one of the biggest fans of J. Cole I know, but also so am I. All right, because you don't understand that. For me, in high school, my boy Dimitri, he was like, "Have you ever heard of this guy J. Cole?" And he was like, "You got to listen to this song. This album is called Friday Night Lights." And he played it for me. And then we sat in the park. Me, Max, and Dimitri. We sat in the park at 2 a.m. And we listened to the whole Friday Night Lights. All right. And he's like, "If you think Friday Night Lights is good, you should listen to the warm up, bro." And I listened to the warm up, and then I listened to the come up. I listened to the come up, the warm up, Friday Night Lights, like religiously in high school. All right. My favorite artists, my favorite albums, my favorite mixtapes. It was the greatest artist I've ever heard in my life. I heard that. And then when he came out with his first album, like a first album, I went to I remember me, Dimitri, and Will. We had the day off. We went to Target. We each bought an album. All three of us. We each bought an album. We went back to the car. We sat in the parking lot at Target for 2 hours, and we put it in. We listened to the whole Sideline Story, and we were just like listening over and over again, just sitting in the parking lot at Target. Me, Dimitri, and Will, and then Will moved to San Francisco. Dimitri moved to North Carolina, and now I'm here in California.
Hey, man. Listen.
But that was it.
Listen,
and
man.
now, 10 years later, 15 years later, 20 years later, I don't even know how long it is.
We're
on the fallout,
like 15,
dude.
Yeah, we're at 15
We're on the
years.
fallout.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I want to introduce Avery J. Harden.
Listen,
over
man.
here.
I was in high school, probably like ninth or 10th grade, and I was just starting to get in a booth. Like, I've been rapping for a little bit, but I just started getting in the booth with my homie Brian. He goes by LOS.
LOS.
And
Shout out LOS.
he loves Eminem. He's a stan.
Okay.
Shout out to Brian, man. He's a stan. I don't know if you ever see that. I'll probably send it to him. He is a stan, bro. And Eminem this, Eminem that, and used to go record at his crib, and yeah, he just was on the Eminem train. And I remember Who Dat came out. That was the first time I heard J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Like, he like, who that nigga you been waiting for? I mean, this was all bad just a week ago. Rappers was bullshit. Fucking, I ain't hating no nigga hot enough to want to Satan songs. That, like, bro, when I heard it, I was like, yo, this nigga is insane. And from there, it's crazy because now that you think back at it, I was young and dumb, but from that, I didn't hear anything else. That was the first one I was like, yo, this nigga is the greatest.
Yeah.
He is going to be the greatest.
Yeah.
And like, you know, them niggas love Eminem, so the pushback was insane. Like, what? Are you stupid? Are you crazy? Like, I was getting, bro, they used to get on me, bro, because I was like, yo, this nigga's gonna be the one. Like, he's gonna be the one. I was literally like in 8th or 9th grade. I think it's one of them, like, saying that this nigga was gonna be that nigga, bro. Yeah. And like, look, 2026, he is that nigga. And yeah, man, I've been a Cole fan since that. And then, you know, Sideline Stories came out, and I remember Sideline Stories came out and Take Care came out, and everybody was on the Take Care train. I was like, man, hell no, J. Cole is that guy. Like, nigga, y'all niggas is tripping.
I have both albums.
But yeah, man, I've been a Cole fan since day one.
I just want to say it real quick.
First heard it.
So I remember this. This is like a core memory for me, dude. Like, me, Dimitri, and Max, he had a park next to his house, right? And we used to hang out at the park next to his house, and we would like go over there and we would like drink, we would like smoke, we would like hang out over there. Because it was like a neighborhood. It was like a little suburban neighborhood, and there was a park there that no one hung out at. And that was our park. We would go hang out at that park. I remember Dimitri took us over there one time, and he was like, hey, bro, you guys got to listen to J. Cole, man. You guys got to listen to this guy. His name is J. Cole. You got to listen to him. All right. And me, Max, and Dimitri, we sat at the table at the park, like the little concrete table, you know? You know what I'm talking about, like those little concrete tables.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
We sat there, and Dimitri put on his phone, pressed play from the beginning of the warm up, and I think it was Friday Night Lights actually. We sat there, he pressed play from the beginning. We sat there silent for an hour, dude, just listening to J. Cole.
Yeah.
Sitting in the park, just like, at like 2 a.m, sitting there like, oh my God, dude, this guy is insane.
Yeah.
This is the best rapper I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
He signed to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
This guy's crazy, dude. And then from that moment on, it was just like, I went back, I listened to Warm Up, I listened to Come Up, and then I was obsessed with that. I was also very much on Drake at that time. I was like, it was like 2006, 2007. And I was just on it. And then, and then I remember when the Sideline Story dropped, I remember me, Will, and Dimitri, we had the day off. Well, we were like right out of high school. We went to Target. We all picked up an album. We each bought an album, and we went back to the car. Dimitri opened his up, put it in the car. We sat in the parking lot for 2 hours. 2 hours, dude. Me, Dimitri, and Will just sit in the parking lot, listen to every song from beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Rewound it. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
that
joint is crazy.
Dun, 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 dun. Dude, so now we're here 15 years later, or however many years later, and we got the last album from Jermaine Cole, dude.
Which we're gonna talk about it. I don't think it's his last album.
I don't think it is either.
He gave us a few hints to tell us.
There's no retirement in hip hop. There's no retirement in MMA. All right. If you guys know me, I know I love MMA. I love hip hop. There's no retirement, dude.
Yeah. I mean, there is I feel like there was a retirement. And
Jay-Z just released 444, and then he hasn't come out.
444 was like in 2020,
and he hasn't released anything since. That was like his last album, but I'm pretty sure Jay-Z will release another album.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like albums.
The Black Album was his retirement.
I feel like albums maybe are the like, hey, I'm kind of done, because Jay always pops out on a feature, and I feel like Cole has so many people in Dreamville and Drake and Kendrick that he's associated with, that he'll pop out and murder a verse, which he doesn't really have to do. You know, he's 100. What do you say? 100 mil, and he's still grinding. He already made it. He made
crazy.
it. But anyways, man, yo, just so y'all know, if you just give y'all context, we both are, you know, diehard Cole Dreamville fans, man, and you know, we're artists ourselves. If you didn't know, so you know, you can imagine the influence, like, you know what I mean. So. Yeah, man, let's get into this album, bro.
So, if you guys don't know, let's just explain it real quick. All right. J. Cole, the greatest rapper of our generation, he put out an album. It's a double album. It's called The Fall Off, all right? And it is the greatest album. I don't know. It's so fucking good, dude. It's
We're
so
saying
good.
it. I'm saying it.
It's so good.
Greatest album of my generation.
It's so good. All right. So
greatest album of the
here's
century.
what we do on this podcast.
Right now.
If you guys don't know, we break down shit, all right? So last week we broke down Wonder Man spectacularly. If you guys haven't watched our last podcast, go watch our last podcast. I took 8 pages of notes on Wonder Man. It was amazing. Yaya, shout out Yaya, shout out Ben Kingsley. This week, we got J. Cole. And Avery took notes, bro.
Yeah.
Avery took notes, and we're gonna break down this album.
So the way we're
From
gonna
start to
start it, we're gonna start this. We're gonna start this way. This
Wait,
I'm just
before you give your breakdown, give me your overall just thoughts of it, views of it. How did you feel about it? What did you think
that's
about
what I'm
it?
saying. Yeah,
The night that it came
yeah,
out. Give me some
this is the
background because
first-
I know how you feel about. I know how you feel about
this. This is the first thoughts.
Okay.
Like I wrote that I'm a J. Cole fan, so I'm already hyped. When it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock on 2/6 or 2/5. It's 9 p.m. and albums drop on that Thursday on the West Coast.
On the East Coast it's midnight, but for us
so
it's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. So it's 9 o'clock. I'm already a J. Cole fan, so I'm already hyped. And I do want to talk about this. The anticipation for this was insane. Even though he didn't do too much of promotion,
yeah.
it was just so hype and so like, yo, what is he about to say? What is about to happen? And you can hate all you want, but that beef amplified the fall off. It did,
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Because everyone's waiting to hear his response. Everyone you have to think about this, right? Last year we had the Drake Kendrick Cole beef, right? Drake Kendrick Cole. We had what is the song called with Drake and Kendrick?
Drake,
Or what Drake and J. Cole? Super Bowl.
No. Big as the Super Bowl. You and Cole. What is this? Oh, First Person Shooter.
First Person Shooter came out last year. That song was fun. It was all like fun and games. And then Kendrick came out with some shit. And then the beef started. J. Cole backed out, which a lot of people give him shit for. But we've already talked about this. He backed out for a reason, all right? But we haven't heard J. Cole speak or really say anything since that moment, right? He backed out, and it's been like kind of quiet.
He backed out, and he did release Port Antonio, which he was like, I wouldn't have lost the battle. I would have lost the bro. And Drake, you did a lot for me. I'm not taking any sides, basically. Yeah. So he did. That's the thing. That's the thing that people don't freaking stand, bro. And that's what pisses me off the most is because he backed off. Yo, first of all, let's just get back into it. Sorry, if I'm a broken record, but there was speculation that Schoolboy Q or somebody, because he did a track with Absol and Daylight, so TDE and Dreamville, all those guys are really close. There's speculation, there's rumors that somebody said, hey, this isn't rap. Someone, I don't know if it's Schoolboy Q, Daylight, or Absol,
it's probably
somebody said, hey, yo, Jay, this isn't that type of thing. Like, I know you want to rap against your dog, but this isn't that. Like, Kendrick wants to slaughter Drake. That's what was being said. So I believe, this is what I believe. I don't know if this is true. Can't tell you if it's true. And there's no evidence about this. But I believe somebody hit J. Cole up and was like, hey, bro, nah, this ain't
about to get too real.
Yeah, and then J. Cole was like, damn, my bad. I would just want to rap.
I thought this was going to be like, we're going to have fun. It's like when you're slap boxing someone and you're like, oh, this is fun. And then someone starts taking it too serious and you're like, okay, I'm going to sit out. Y'all fight each other.
Legit. Or it's just sparring.
Yeah.
If you're just sparring with your boy and somebody takes it serious, like, I don't want to do that. I just want to spar. Like, I didn't want to, like, this ain't like a to the death match, nigga. What are you talking about? Like, so I don't know. To me, it makes sense. I don't know. To J. Cole fans, I feel like we the only ones who are logical in this situation. Everybody else, it doesn't clock. It's not clocking to you, bro. What's Justin Bieber saying? It isn't clocking to you, bro. It isn't clocking.
We gotta post that clip right there.
But yeah, like I guess it isn't clocking to people that one, J. Cole really rocks with Kendrick and Drake. So it's like, hey, bro, like these are my dogs, and I thought we just wanted to be the best at rapping. Yeah. Everything that J. Cole says about rapping, he said, I'll beat you on a song. I'll beat you in rapping. I'll beat you. It's not like Kendrick and Drake, where Drake is like, oh, I heard them kids might be Dave Freeze.
Yeah.
Or Kendrick saying, yo, freaky ass nigga here is 69 God, stay away from pedophile, A minor. Those are both, like, genuinely, dog, those are both. If I heard somebody say that to me, as peaceful as I am, my homeboys know that I'm positive and everything. If somebody's calling me a predator or if somebody's saying that my dog slept with my girl, I'm gonna get like, yo, like let's knuckle up. It's no longer like rapping beef. No, I don't care about that anymore. Like let's fight. You know what I mean? So I think J. Cole was the best decision to make. You know what I mean? So anyways,
so he backed out, but it's fine. We get it. It's fine. Came out with this album. It's just an immaculate work of art, right? And so what we're gonna do today,
that's
for our podcast, is we're going to break it down.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. That was the first initial thoughts was listening to the project before going into it. It's 9 o'clock. I'm thinking that he already addressed the beef on Port Antonio and on the mixtape that he dropped before the birthday blizzard. He said something about like I guess that dropped me out of the big three. I guess I'm gonna show y'all niggas how I got to there anyway.
You mentioned on the last podcast.
Yeah. So basically, everybody's thinking like, oh, okay, he's about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Now, when you open it up, when you hear 29 intro, you're like, ooh, okay, this intro. The first intro is 29. It's 29 intro, and it opens up with like a little country joint. I think
going back to
Carolina.
I think
his name is James something. He said something about James. Anyways, yeah, that joint Carolina, and then it ends with the pop, 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 the gun shooting, and it's like, oh, he's about to go in, bro. He's about to go in, and then it's 2 6 wow, 2 6 niggas, wow.
So that's the one thing. So okay,
2 6 niggas, wow.
Before we
2 6 niggas, wow. All right,
so before we break down
the album, start off like that, bro. This is the 2 6 niggas. Wow. It's
so
like,
I want to do this. So
that's be hype.
I know you guys are watching this podcast, and you guys probably like, oh, are you guys gonna just talk about the J. Cole album? Yes, we are. But we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl, and we're gonna talk about the 2 6, album. All right. The fall off. Right now, before we get detailed into the album, and like I know Avery has notes and I have notes too about every single song and about like our overall feeling about the album. Before we get into it, Avery, I want to know your overall feelings about the album. Like give like a big blanket statement about how you feel about everything first.
Oh, okay.
Negative and positive, and be real. Be real. I want you to give like if there's negatives that you feel about it, give some negatives, give some positives. But give an overall statement, and then we're gonna break it down.
I think
like analytically, okay?
Honestly, I think it was great. This is what I was looking for with J. Cole. To be honest, like from all of his projects to now, there hasn't been a storyline.
Yeah,
there hasn't been a storyline, and I was waiting for that with Cole. Like that's what makes Kendrick so good.
Yeah,
all of Kendrick's joints are
like art pieces that are like
and they're
a storyline that's
all
like
the way through it. Besides GNX, GNX is just a fun
GNX
joint.
is funny. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what, in my opinion, that's what Kendrick had over Cole. And now that Cole has his art piece where it's like from front to back, like a storyline, I'm like, yeah, my guy got it.
Two storylines too at that.
Yeah, two storylines.
Two storylines because the first album is like him going back to Fayetteville when he's younger, and then the second part of the album is him going back to Fayetteville when he's older.
Yeah, but
which is cool.
But like we just saw with the dude, the first one is messing with the second one, because it's kind of answering questions or answering.
It's almost like there's counterparts, like this song is a counterpart to this song in the second part of the album, which is pretty cool.
Like Legacy, he's trying to get at this girl, but then now we're talking about life sentence and Only You. Yeah. Like he's trying to get at this old fling that he used to have, and he was kind of doing dirt, but then now he's 39. He's like, oh shoot, like I'm good with my life sentence and
now
my Only You.
Now she on OnlyFans, and now she's
that's I never knew what love her again.
This,
But yeah, man. Overall, I loved it. There was no completely. There was nothing wrong with this album. That everything was great to me. It was perfectly put, bro. Like just from front to back, it was great in its whole entirety. Now I will be honest and say there are a few skips for me that they're not skips as far as like the album goes. If I'm listening to it fully with the album, I'm not skipping them. But like if I'm
trying to vibe and trying to like put it on.
Vibing. I don't think I'm going back to a couple of songs. You know what I'm saying? Like Man Up Above.
Yeah.
That joint is good, but it's just not a song that I'm a vibe to. There's another one that I because I have this one. There you go. So Ocean View, I'm not going back to.
Yeah.
Like it ends the story, but I'm not going back to Ocean View.
Like it's good for the overall storyline of the album.
Yeah.
But
Not
like,
saying it's not good, bro.
back,
Trust me, it's good. It's freaking good.
I have standout songs and I have like things.
Yeah, I have too many standout songs actually. But like Only You, for me, The Villist, I'm not going back to. And The World is the Ville, I'm not going back to. It's hype, but it's not. I'm not going back to. And but that's about it. But yeah, man, that's the only thing. Is there are a couple of songs that I'm not going back to. I mean, it's no album. I mean, not even freaking Kendrick's body of work. Kendrick's body of work is that just like that as well.
Kendrick does that to me a lot. I don't listen to a lot of it. I don't go back and listen to a lot of songs. You have the whole
overarching story where you want to listen to the whole project, but then you have songs in there where you're like,
go back and listen to this song and this song, this song,
exactly.
Smack, right? So
which that's fine. That's okay. That's okay.
I will say this about this album, right? So first off, love this album. Loved it. From beginning to the end, love this album. When I listen to it all the way through, love it. And the more I listen to it, the more I love it. Like, I will say that. Now, the one thing I will say, and this is my one negative criticism about it, is as much as I love J. Cole as a rapper, the one thing that always got me about J. Cole, the one thing that always, like, made me feel like, damn, dude, I love J. Cole. He's so fucking good. He's way better than everyone else. Is because his bars were better than anyone else I've ever heard. Like, he would say shit that I was like, what did he say that one where he's like, I'm rapping ahead of myself. I'm looking. What did he say? What he said? I'm looking back. What's the line?
What's
you know it.
What's the
he says like I'm rapping. I'm like looking back. I'm ahead of myself. I'm looking back at the past. Like if I forget what he says, but he has like bars that are like bars that are like, whoa. Like, well, I had to like pause it and be like, whoa. I still what did he just say, dude? He just said some crazy shit.
I still think of one of the, it's still my favorite line of all time is the sky's the limit, she hollering God, man, you would have thought that God was in it. Yeah. But it's just a nigga God invented the best out. Foolish proud to make you not admit it. Yeah. Well, if this shit ain't fire, nigga, why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can stop your soul from vibing with it. Yeah, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So with that being said, and I think you have to take me on this, and I think I don't. This is no knock on Cole, but there wasn't many of those in this album.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This album was like very like I love the album overall, but like there was no bars that I was like, oh my god, dude, he just said the fuck. I can't believe he just said that one bar right there. That's crazy. It made me go back and listen to it 3 times, and I'm like, he just said that one thing. A lot of, and I hate to say it, but a lot of the shit was very simple, like simpleton, like kind of shit, where I was like, damn, I kind of expected you to like be a little more intricate, a little more. Mind you, this is me giving my negative opinion on it. So I'm giving my negative things. I loved everything on the album. I loved everything about this album. I think the album overall is incredible, immaculate. But me being a J. Cole fan since the warm-up, since the come-up, right? There's these lines that he had that he would be like, say these lines, these bars that I would be like, oh my God, dude, J. Cole is the greatest rapper I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe he just said that. I have to listen to it 3 times to understand what he just said. There was not one single bar for me like that in this album where I was like, oh my God, he said this. Like, even like the stuff where, like, okay, for example, he's like, what did he say about the Jason to my pointer, like the pointer in my thumb? Like that, what did he say? Adjacent to my finger, like adjacent to my
pointer to the thumb.
Adjacent to my finger, like the pointer is to the thumb. Yeah. Like that was cool, but that's like a very obvious bar. There's no thinking to it. There's no like, oh wait, he said it pointed to his thumb. Oh my God, like no, like there was nothing like that made me say like, oh my God, dude. Like when he said like you said, like she's screaming out God as if God was in it. Like it's but no, it's just the guy that God invented. I was like, oh my God, that shit's crazy. There was not one bar in this whole entire album that I was
let me combat.
It was very simple lines.
Let me combat you for a second. Just because.
That's all I had to.
Just because.
That's my only negative opinion.
I feel like this probably wasn't that because he was telling that story. The only reason, you know,
it feels more like a story.
Yeah, like I feel like the story that he was telling the story. So it's like I'm really trying to get my point across. I'm really not trying to like. Y'all niggas know I can rap. That's in my head. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all niggas know I can rap. We know. Obviously, we're here talking about it.
I've heard
so
it. I've heard it 1,000 times.
In my opinion, I'm thinking like, all right, you don't need to do that. You don't.
He doesn't.
Like, and I find that because he's really rapping in like intro 39, and then Poor Thing. Like, Poor Thing is
the songs are
ridiculous.
good. The songs are good. The lyrics are good, but there was no bars that made me be like, I have to rewind that, listen to that 3 times to understand what he just said this, and this. I was like, oh shit, dude. He just said, there was nothing like that made me be like, all the bars in this album are very simple. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And no knock against J. Cole, but like I know what J. Cole can do. I know I know what he can like the triple entendres that he can come up with that he's like saying like this, and this, and I'm like, whoa, I have to rewind that and listen to it again because I can't believe he just said that. Like that was crazy. There was nothing like that in this album that made me like go back and be like, oh, like all this stuff. Even though like I think the most complicated thing that he said that was like really cool was like the adjacent to the pointer is my thumb. Like that's cool, but it's like, okay, yeah, adjacent to, okay, that's cool. Yeah. Picking up the crumbs. It's like, okay, that's cool. But like there was nothing like he said like that was like where he said like, I'm rapping ahead of myself. I'm rapping in the past or whatever. I forgot what he said in that fucking line. There's a line that he says that's one of my favorite lines ever. I can't think of it right now, but he says like something where he's like, I'm so ahead of myself. I'm rapping about my future, my past, like kind of thing. Like, and I was like, oh my God, wait. He's rapping about his past and his future. I was like, I had to be like, whoa, what the fuck? There was nothing like that in this album that made me really be like, damn, like that was one of those bars that made me like go back and rewind it 3 times to be like, damn, what the fuck did he just say? There was nothing like that in this album, which is fine. I don't mind it because I get the overall vibe of the album. It's more of like a story. He's telling a story. He's like illustrating a story. But there was those bars that like made me be like, J. Cole is the greatest rapper of all time because he said this thing. I didn't get any of that in this album.
Because I mean, I'm thinking about
kind of disappointing.
I'm thinking about apparently where he's like, I'm hot dog, catch up to me, nigga. This.
Those kind of bars. Those kind of bars weren't in this album.
But that's what I'm okay. So for
I gotta plug this in.
Yeah. So I want to say like I feel like maybe he's just kind of like understanding the climate that we're in, bro. Like we're not in 2011 anymore, bro. Where like we geek off that, but like the masses, like you ever see you see that meme of you see that meme? It's like it going crazy right now. It's the meme of like academics where he's like Drake is like, oh, I'm doing donuts in the Ashton. And you think it's like, oh, he's doing donuts in the Ashton. And
oh my God.
And then Kendrick's like, I'm karate kicking off and he's like, this nigga's doing the most. Yeah. But I feel like that's hip hop now. So I feel like he's like, I'm gonna dumb it down for these dudes because like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like.
Jay-Z had a line.
I'm so sorry. They said my car's ready, but they close at 6.
Okay. I gotta go pee real quick. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
Jay-Z said. Remember that.
Jay-Z said. I gotta take a break. All right, we're back. I don't know what we were talking about, but we were talking about Jay-Z or some shit. And you know what? Who cares? All right, listen. It's all that matters. J. Cole made one of the best albums of the year, and it's only February, dude. Mm-hmm. And honestly, after listening to it again and again and again and again and again and again, it's like every song I listen to, I'm so excited to listen to. I get so hyped listening to it. I think Who the Fuck Is You? Who the Fuck Is You? That song is amazing. It is what's the other one? It's not It Is What It Is.
Old Dog.
Old Dog is good. Poor Thing is good.
Are we doing standouts? I mean, I got my standouts.
Yeah, let's do your standouts because I think real quick because I think mine will be a little quicker than yours. I think mine are Bunts Road. Bunts Road is fucking amazing. The one you posted today, The one that has the
Bombs
like
in the Ville. Bombs in the Ville.
Bombs in the Ville.
Gas.
With the is it Aaliyah that or what does he sample right there? Like it's like the beat that he samples that like comes in.
I don't know.
I don't know what beat it is that he samples, but that song is
is.
fucking amazing. 2-6 is amazing.
266. Wow.
Yeah,
266, wow.
So the one thing I kept thinking was like, what's his single gonna be? And so
He
immediately
did a video for 2-6.
Yeah, 2-6 is the one that he
Yeah.
did. So immediately I was like, what is his single gonna be? Because I didn't know what his single was gonna be. What's the standout? But then when 2-6 came out, I was like, that makes sense. That was a good one.
I mean, honestly, Poor Thing could go too.
Yeah,
Poor Thing, young niggas in war games. You want to talk it?
Yeah.
With Boosie on there? Because
Yeah.
it's, you want to talk it? You want to run your mouth? Set this bitch off. Set this bitch off.
Yeah.
Like, I think that could be a single too. That Poor Thing. But, I mean, Who the F is You is, but I feel
Who the
like
F is You is
it can't
really
be.
good.
It can't be. I don't know. If
And
it
the
could
one
be-
with Future where he like, that one where
Oh, with Tim's.
with Tim's. Yeah.
I'm broke. Yeah, that could definitely be like an
That could be a
actual,
single.
like like a Luther.
Yeah.
You know, his Luther. Yeah, I think that could go for sure. It's 7 o'clock on the dot.
I'm in the drop top, cruising the streets that I grew
yeah,
up
that
in.
joint crazy. So my standouts are, because I wrote some notes for my standouts. First of all, drum and bass is my favorite
Drum
song.
and bass is good, and the way that it leads into
Yeah, the let out.
The
The
Let
let
Out.
out is so
the let out.
good.
Okay, so let's talk about the let out. Let's talk about the let out real quick.
Come on, man. The
Let's talk
let
about the
out
let out
is
real
so
quick
good. dude.
because no one's ever talked about this, but this is such a good thing to say. The let out is like the perfect phrasing for it.
Yeah.
It's like I never thought about like the term the let out.
Yeah.
But the let out is like that's the moment where everyone's leaving the club.
Yeah.
And that's when all the fights happen. That's when
Yeah.
all the fucking shit happens. That's when everyone's drunk, everyone's fighting, everyone's shooting each other. And that's like the let out.
Mm-hmm.
So will you survive the let
Yeah,
out?
let's get.
Oh, will we survive
Survive
the
the
let
let out. Yeah, that
out?
joint's
Like
crazy.
that's
Yeah.
so good, dude.
so-
It's so smart.
Yeah,
That's a
first of
standout.
all,
That's a standout.
drum and bass is my favorite song. I think that song is just the beat, the production on that is just insane. And yeah, that's and when I open it up and I don't want to listen to the whole album, that's the only song I go
Yeah,
to, right?
okay.
And then that's the song that I start at to get the scenario of the club and then go to the Bombs in the Ville. Like that run of drum and bass to the let out to Bombs in the Ville is like such a perfect 3.
Yeah.
Like a perfect 3. Like
Yeah, no, that's
and,
a good one.
and it's great. But yeah, Bombs in the Ville is okay. So first of all, drum and bass and Bombs in the Ville, Quick Stop, Poor Thing are my 10/10s. Nothing wrong with the song
Yeah.
at all. There's not there. That's
Perfect
replay
song,
value.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, and Bombs in the Ville probably second favorite. It is my second favorite, and that hit the gas. The vibe on that is just crazy. For some reason, the way it goes, it just makes me feel good, bro. Like when I hear it, I feel like it's kind of euphoric a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that joint is fire. And then I love the verse at the end when he's basically like talking to himself. He's like, not Facebook. The iPhone allows you to go back in time or something weird like that.
Yeah.
I forget the actual thing what he says, but it's like he says, "Yo, like I'm in the phone and I go back to my younger self," and he looks at the kids like, "You ain't making no
Yeah.
mistakes. Like you doing the right thing." That verse is, I feel like it's so slept on. Nobody's talking about that verse. That verse at the end is like a perfect way to end. Like he's ending the saga of the disc 1. You know what I mean? Going into Lonely at the Top.
2-9, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like I don't know, man. I have a really good vibe with Bombs in the Ville / Hit the Gas, man. That joint is really freaking.
That
good.
beat that drops is like it's like the Aaliyah. I think it's Aaliyah that he caught. I don't know what the beat is that he's like taking from there, but it's so good.
Yeah,
dude.
I know what beat it is,
I
yeah.
blasted that shit today.
But I also want to point out, man, J. Cole's singing on this is so good and
Yeah.
it's so slept on, man. And
the harmonies.
Yeah, I will say, you know, as a diehard Cole fan, I wasn't a fan of Fever on Might Delete Later. I despise Fever. You know what I mean? You giving me fever. I don't know if you heard the song,
yeah,
but
I
it's
heard
like
that.
it's like not cringe, but it's just like, oh, come on, Cole, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But after hearing this album, it's like he was he was shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
He was shooting in the gym, and now I understand Fever.
Yeah.
I really understand Fever. Not saying that I like it. I don't like the song, but I understand that he was doing. And now, him shooting in the gym and seeing what he's doing on this whole project, Bombs in the Ville, from Legacy, that joint Legacy. He's just like, with his harmonies and he's singing, it's like, bro, like it's a different vibe of like how, you know, Drake is the influence. Genuinely, I'll give him that 100%. You know,
we talked about this last week on the podcast. I said Kendrick is the technical, Drake is the vibes, J. Cole is the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, Drake is the blueprint to this, but J. Cole has mastered it to him. Like that joint where he's like,
I think apparently was the first one that really got me. That was really was like where I was like, damn, J. Cole could sing. That joint crazy. Like that shit that apparently got me where I was like, oh, J. Cole can sing and sounds good.
And the crazy thing is, it's him. It's not like he's
he's trying
to sing like, oh, Trey Songz.
He's not Benson Boom. You know what I mean?
Like the joint
J.
where
Cole.
he's like the Bombs in the Ville is perfect example where he's like, bombs in the field, dun, 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 let's run away. Like it's like he's not.
He's singing bad on purpose, but like it sounds good. You know what I mean?
And I like that.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds good.
That's tough, bro. So
I love that.
Shout out to his singing on this joint, and like you said, his harmonies. Yeah. His harmonies on this joint is.
It made me think about it. I was listening to it and I was like, oh, if I were doing a harmony, I was like, I literally sang in 3 different voices. I did a deep voice, I did a normal voice, and I did a high voice, and I was like, oh damn, if I layered that would sound fucking good.
Yeah. So
because J. Cole did it first. He did it first.
Yeah,
dude.
man.
I was like inspired by him. I was like, damn, dude.
So yeah, man, those are my 10-10s. You know, the Let Out is a 9.
The Let Out
is a 9.
The Let Out is like one of those songs that like I think is like a legendary song that I don't know if people are gonna really. I think us J. Cole fans are gonna be like, that was the one. Yeah. But I don't know if people are gonna like really talk about it like how we think about it. But like that was one of those songs where I'm like, oh my god, like this is a monumental song that I've never even thought about. The Let Out. It's like that picture of like being let out of the club is genius, dude. It's genius.
The painting of what's happening. So drum and bass is like, get the fuck up on my face. What you talking about? And he's basically talking about like, yo, nigga, don't talk to me like
when the guy's talking to him.
And at the end of drum and bass, he's basically
hollering
at the girl, and the homie's like, I don't know if he's asking for a picture. I couldn't pick up what the guy was saying. He's like, hey, hold on, I'm talking to her. Like it's genuinely like not Drake. J. Cole is not being a dick. He's just like, yo, I'm trying to holler at the girl I've been trying to holler at, and like this dude's so.
But
and
he says
the hate and jealousy.
Yeah, in that part, he's like saying like, hey, hold up, I'm trying to talk to this girl, and the guy's like, all right, we'll see. Like he's like basically like, all right, I'm gonna come back. Don't worry about it. Like you blew me off. Like you made me look dumb. All right, I'm gonna come back and fuck you up. Like
and it's a beautiful,
like, damn, dude.
It's a beautiful take on it because at the end of it, he literally has sound effects of the dude walking to the car. And cocking the gun, and then you get which is crazy. The Let Out starts with like this, like freaking Western, like it's about to be like fast paced, running fast, and then it's like it stops. It's like we survived. So like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, where's this going? And then it slows down, like it's like it's speeding up, going crazy, and it slows down. But I don't know, man. The Let Out is really good, man.
Let Out's great, bro.
Like he's like in the DJ saying something. He's like, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. I think that's so sick, bro. Like
it's so
the Let
good,
Out
dude,
is so good. I'm turning that from a 9-10 to a 10-10. The Let Out is a 10-10.
10-10.
Yeah, Let Out is a 10-10. I'm tripping. What am I tripping on?
So
I said 9-10.
Let's say this. All right, guys. Overall,
wait, because I still got a couple 10-10s.
Okay, go.
So another 10-10 for me is with Quick Stop. Quick Stop is phenomenal. I think that's one that, as an artist that's trying to make it in music, seeing one of the goats of rap, of artistry, of musicianship, doubt himself and being the guy or being who he was supposed to be, living in his purpose, it gives me hope because a lot of times, bro, I doubt like, yo, did I make the right move? Did I, come into LA, like trying to do my music, and like to see someone who's there at the top go through what I'm going through, bro, it hit me so hard when I first heard it, and I obviously every time I hear it, it still hits me. But like, dude, that quick stop joint where he's you know what I'm talking about, where he's talking about going to the gas station, and he's hot, like he always chills on low or 10, like he has his hoodie on all the time, but he goes to this gas station, doesn't have his hoodie on, he's pumping gas, and somebody's asking him for marijuana, or asking him if he smokes marijuana. He's like, nah, I'm good. And the dude is saying like, yo, you look familiar, dog. And he's like, oh, I get that a lot. But like the dude is like, wait, you Cole, you J. Cole, bro? Like you put me, like you got me through this, you got me through this, you got me through that, you got me through this, you got me through this. And J. Cole is hearing the embrace, and he's like, dang, like he's realizing like, yo, who he really is, and like how he has lived his purpose. And he's like, and the coolest part is like he's showing the dude embrace, and he's like, yo, he's telling the dude, or in the song he says, yo, like this is coming from a genuine place because you made me realize who the hell I am and what my purpose is. And that right there, dude, that made me like, I felt that on so many levels. But yeah, so that's my 10-10, man. I got like hella 10-10s, to be honest.
I mean, the album is great, dude. I mean, so
it's 24 songs, bro.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot. It's a lot. The one thing I will say is like I definitely have listened to the first album more than I've listened to the second album. I keep starting it over from the beginning because I keep listening to 2-6 and then I play from there. And I get like 8 songs in, and then I'm like, and then I go work or I go do my thing, and then I'm like, okay, I need to listen to J. Cole album again. I started at 2-6 again, and so I keep listening to the first album.
You gotta listen
to
it.
I've been doing the thing where I'm like, let me, instead of starting at 2-6, let me start at 3-9, you know?
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, and that's been helping me. Yeah, the lights. I don't know what's going on with that. It will charge back up. But
you gotta listen to Life Sentence with your girl.
Life Sentence is great.
Have you listened to it with Kat?
Kat,
she's like,
she likes K-pop and shit. You know, I mean, she's like, today we were driving and she's like, can we listen to something else besides the J. Cole album? And I'm like, no. We're listening to J. Cole. All right, sorry, we're listening to J. Cole. I'm like, I have a podcast. Me and Avery are breaking down the J. Cole album. We're listening to it today. Tomorrow we can listen to something else. Today we're listening to J. Cole. All right, so that's been our thing.
I will say this, guys. This is a very important that I wanted to say on this podcast. Because Joe Budden, they ripped.
So I saw Joe Budden post a thing on YouTube, and I was gonna watch it because I was like, I know his ass is gonna say some stupid shit about it. So did you watch it?
They ripped it. They ripped it bad, man. It was ridiculous. I don't even understand. Because bro, like they ripped What If, which is him talking about what's his name? Pac and Biggie.
Yeah.
They ripped that. They were like, oh, I didn't need this. Like, oh, like, what are you talking about? That's hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? They ripped I Love Her Again, which is a nod to hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Joe Budden is a hip hop guy. Like, I know he's a podcaster now, but he's hip hop first. Anyways, I wanted to say
Let's just
this.
say this.
I wanted to say this
say your thing. I'm gonna say my thing
Joe
too.
Budden, they rip. It's a lot of people ripping the whole album, but I do want to say this. This is very, very, very important. This album was for me. I am the target audience. So anyone saying anything bad about it, it's not for you. And I think J. Cole realizes that. Like I don't think he made this.
Yeah.
Like when you think of 2014 Forest Hills Drive, when you think of KOD, when you think of even Born Sinner, like you can see the influence of, hey, I'm trying to get to the masses of like, you know what I mean? I think this album, The Fall Off, is for the real fans of J. Cole who rock with who he is as a person, who he is as an artist, and I am the target audience. You are the target audience. It's not for academics. It's not for apparently Joe Budden. I thought it was for Joe Budden, but it's not for Joe Budden. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's for people who really rock with this guy on a because like even Dre just said early in the podcast that J. Cole did something that he didn't necessarily like. He didn't go crazy on the bars like he usually does, but he's still the target audience, and he loved the album. So
it's
I
like
don't
more
know,
of a story.
I don't know, man.
I know you're right. No, I think it's perfect. Like I think it's frustrating because like so for me personally, I didn't see a lot of negative reviews on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and all that shit. Like I didn't see a lot of negative reviews, and I saw like you posting where you're like, damn, like all these people hating on the album and stuff, and I was like, damn, I didn't see one negative review. For my side, I didn't see I didn't see anybody hating on it until I got to like Joe Budden and to academics and shit, and I was like, damn, they didn't like it. Like that's crazy because everyone I saw loved this album. Like people were obsessed. Like all the people I follow, and it's like that just shows like how your algorithm kind of like separates you from other people, right? But for me personally, I was like, damn, I loved it. It's a storytelling album. He's not trying to do bar for bar. He's not trying to be the greatest rapper in the world. He's trying to tell a story with this album, and it's a movie. It's not a rapper bar for bar. I'm the best rapper in the world. He's done that. We've seen that, dude. We've seen that 1,000 times. And J. Cole, if he wants to do it, he will do it. He'll do it. He'll kill everyone.
He just did it on his mixtape.
He just did it. So it's fine. We don't need that. Like this is like a story. He's telling a story. Like the concept of the album is like the first album is like him going back to Fayetteville when he's young. The second album part is like him going back to Fayetteville when he's older, right? Like there's a storyline, there's a through line, there's like we're watching a masterpiece. This is art personified. Like it is what it is. So like I didn't need the bars. I did miss it. I was like, oh, I noticed as I was listening to it, I'm like, there was no bars that made me go back and be like, oh my God. But I didn't need that. I didn't need that shit. And he killed it regardless. So like I saw the Joe Budden stuff and I was like, all right, dude, like first off, I don't respect Joe Budden's opinion at all. Like fuck Joe Budden. You're like a corny ass old ass rapper that don't know shit about hip hop. Like you think you know so much about hip hop and like no rapper in your lane even respects you. And that's a point. If no rapper in your field respects you in your opinion, it's probably because you're dumb as fuck and you don't know anything. So like I'm watching and I'm like, yeah, of course Joe Budden's gonna say some stupid ass shit. Like I don't care, dude. Like you're dumb. Like
I'll give him. Oh, I'll give him this though. He did say he liked disc 1, but he said everything after a certain song or disc 2, they were trashing it.
Yeah, but that's any double album. I will say this: like it's hard to come out with a double album because you need a concentrated album. People are gonna listen to that first. Like just even me, right? Like I said that same thing. It's like for me, I love J. Cole, and I'm going to listen to everything he does. But even for me, I haven't really listened to the second part of the album as much as I've listened to the first part of the album. I keep going back to the first part. I keep starting at 2.6. I keep starting at 2.6. And I listen to it, and then I get distracted with my day. And then I'm like, oh, I should listen to J. Cole's album again. I start back at 2.6, and I go back. And so now I've listened to the first part of the album like 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. But I haven't started at 3.9. You know what I mean? So I'm like, we need to like.
Stevie says something. He called me. He said something that was very vital. Is everybody loves 2014 Forest Hills Drive, but did they love it when it first came out?
No, they didn't.
So I feel like that's what's happening with this album.
It's the same thing with any J. Cole album,
it's gonna be a thing where it's like, oh man, it's a classic. In a year or two, it's a classic platinum. Blah 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 blah. But it was like. I'm seeing right now that people are like, yo, it's boring. It's like, like, you know what I mean? Like, can you really give an honest, thorough opinion after, you know what I mean? Because even now, like, we're kind of trying to, review it, and it's like, we still need to live with it. Like, there's still
so much we still have to live with.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, I'm not fully, like, engulfed in it so far. Even, I will say this, right? When I first heard it, the first thing I said when I first heard it, this is my initial take on it. I was like, "There's no bangers on it." I don't know why. My initial thought was like, "What's gonna be the single? Like, what's the song that plays on the radio? Like, I don't even know. Like, there's no like bangers." And then now that I've heard it a dozen times, I'm like, 2.6. Wow,
yeah.
2.6, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Like I'm listening to that, I'm like, okay, this is a banger. And then It Is What It Is. I'm like. Like that song, who the fuck is you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is you? But a day, there's a real nigga coming through.
Yeah.
That I'm like, oh shit!
Yeah.
Like there's some. At
Even
first
Old Dog.
I was like,
Carolina,
Yeah.
Pull up in the pin. I mean,
Yeah.
Peter Pablo did his thing on that.
Yeah,
joint.
Petey Pablo. Oh, first off,
Yeah.
Petey Pablo. Anyways, so I was like listening to it, and the first time I listened to it, I was like,
I don't know if that's
I
a
was like
sample
this-
or actually him.
No, it's Petey Pablo recording.
It's him?
It's
Okay,
for sure.
it's not
for
a
sure
sample
him.
of
You know,
him?
it's not
Okay,
a
okay,
sample.
okay,
So
okay.
it's so I was like listening to it, and I'm like, wait, is there any like bangers that like are gonna be like the big? What's the big song that's gonna be on the radio that everyone's gonna play? And I was like, I don't think there is one. But then now that I've listened to it 12 times, I'm like, oh, who the fuck is you? That song's fucking dope. 2-6. Like,
Yeah.
you like the way
Bunch
that
Ro-
shit should be
you
stuttering like
yeah.
that. Like that is fucking clean.
Even Bunch
I love
Road,
that.
I don't even know.
Bunch Road.
Yeah, 'cause
it's
I'm-
7 o'clock on the dot.
but-
I'm in the drop
but
top,
wait,
cruising the streets.
We
that
still
I
got
grew
we
up
got
in.
we got Tim's too, where she's like,
Yeah, like
I'm broke. That's on the radio.
Yeah.
That's radio
Yeah.
spins right there.
Yeah. So
I'm
at first, I
broke,
think when I first heard it, I
I'm
was kind of
broke,
like, I don't know if there's anything that's gonna stick. But then now that I've listened to it so much, I'm like, oh wait, there's like 4 or 5 songs that I think can be like major hits. You know what I mean? And also, like, you got to curate the radio to what you do. You know what I mean? Sometimes the radio, like, doesn't fuck with what you're doing, but you just put it out and then, like, it fucks with what you're doing. If that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, anything goes. Like,
yeah.
it's like if let's just say, for example, something happens on TikTok where it's like, let's just say 2-6 niggas wild. Like, if that, you know, it's Cole is already big, you know what I mean? But if the kids take it and it just becomes a sound, everybody's gonna be like, oh, 2-6 niggas wild, 2-6 niggas wild. Now it's like all over the place because the kids took it and it, you know what I mean? Like, so that could go crazy without even trying. Like, he didn't even think that was gonna be the single.
Know,
but
one thing that I so when I was younger, I met Neo, right? And I was super obsessed with Neo. Like I honestly, genuinely think, and I know this is dumb to say, I think I was one of the first people on Neo. Like I was on Neo before anyone knew Neo.
I was on
I'm
Neo
on Stay
in middle school.
Stay?
Yeah,
you know Stay
I was on,
with PD. Oh, it was like PD Fresh, something, whatever his name was. Like
how's it go?
Stay. I can't even say it, but it's Stay. If you guys know Stay by Neo, it's like his first song that he ever came out that was popular. All right. I was on Neo back in the day. I used to go to my friend Darius's house. Mm-hmm. So my mom would drop me off at Darius's house in the mornings. Darius and his brother would be getting ready, and I'd just sit in the back room and I would watch music videos at his house. And like his dad always had like the newest music and shit, like, you know. And so I would sit there and I would watch music videos and I'd be like, damn, this dude Neo is fucking sick. Anyways, I was like on it. I remember I met Neo, right? And I remember when his album came out, I was like, that song that I told this to Neo. I said this to Neo. I was like, that song that you came out with was cool, but I thought this would be the song. I thought this song was gonna be the single. I like this song way better. And he was like, oh man, like it's a record label, bro. Like I don't have any control over my singles and stuff. Like, and that was the first time I was like, oh damn, like I know this song is better, but like I guess the radio wanted that. The record company wanted that. And I told him and I was like, dude, this song right here on the album is way better than the single that you put out. And he's like, yeah, man, it's not in my control. And I was like, damn, dude, that really hurt me. You know, like that really like was like, that was a big moment for me in my life where I was like, damn, the song that I thought was the one, he has no control over who's going to put it out. Like the record company puts it out. So that really changed my life. And so like now I think about that whenever I think about like, okay, what is the single of this album? Like,
well, this situation is different than that because Cole free.
Yeah.
Cole not with anybody anymore, so he gets to pick what he wants. But like I think this is why Cole.
I didn't think 2-6 was gonna be the music video.
This is why Cole differentiates from other people because he does what he wants. Like he doesn't go through the norm. Like drop. Like when he used to just drop out of nowhere. Like that's not normal. He's doing the trunk tour. That's not normal, bro.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. So like I think what he's doing is fine.
Even though even like I think about so you guys understand. You guys really don't understand. I'm a J. Cole stan from the get-go, dude. So, like, I'm over here, like, listening to, like, when he did the remix to the Kanye song. I forgot what it was called, but when he talks about his story, and he was, like, talking about how Jay-Z... You know it. Where he tells his whole story, where Kanye tells his whole story, and then J. Cole, it's not workout. It's like... Anyways, but... Cole on that album, on that song, he's talking about how Jay-Z keeps saying like, "Oh, this is my next single," and Jay-Z's like, "Nah, that ain't it," and he's like, "Nah, okay, this is my next single," and he's like, "Nah," Jay-Z's like, "Nah, that ain't it," and he keeps doing that like 4 fucking singles. Last Call. He keeps talking to Jay-Z, and he's like, "This is my next single," and Jay-Z's like, "That ain't it, bro. I'm sorry, that ain't it." And then he comes out with Workout, and then he's like, "That's it, bro." And then that becomes the song that makes J. Cole famous, right? Is Workout. But for me, like, there was 3 songs before that I was like, this is the greatest song in the fucking world.
Yeah,
oh my god,
me personally,
I'm losing my mind.
Me personally, like lights, please. Should have been a single.
Track 16. I forgot what it was.
Who That should have definitely been a
Who
single.
Dat was a good
I
one.
thought Who Dat was like.
No, there was another one that
like,
me and my friends in high school, we all used to play, and we would call it track 16 or track 12, whatever. It was on the mixtape, and it was like track 12.
On Friday Night Lights.
I think it was on Workout. I think it was. If I could find it. But we used to listen to that song, and we would be like, "That's our song. That's like that's our J. Cole song, dude." We used to listen to that. I remember. So shout out to my. This is like a little sad story, but shout out to my one of my best friends in high school. Her name was Ashley. She passed away, unfortunately. But I remember in high school, we used to. I had the J. Cole mixtape burnt on a CD, and she would drive me home from school. Like, I didn't have a car. Me and Fabian didn't have a car. She would drive us home from school, and I'd put my album in her. I left my album of J. Cole on her her CD player, and when I get in her car, she would drive me home, and she'd be like, "Play track 16, play track 16," and it was watch, I'm gonna find it right now. It's gonna be fucking. You're gonna lose your mind.
It's on an album or a mixtape?
It's a mixtape.
I got all the mixtapes right here.
It's Warm Up. The Warm Up.
Okay.
What's on the Warm Up? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets that I grew up in.
Get Away, The Warm Up, Knock Knock, The Warm Up, Ladies, Till Infinity, The Badness, Hold It Down, Last Call, Losing My Balance, Heartache, Water Break, Dollar in a Dream, The Warm Up, Dreams.
I Get Up.
World Is Empty. I Get Up. I Get Up.
I Get Up is a good one, but I don't think that was it. Maybe it was Friday Night Lights. Let me see. Blow Up.
Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. Yeah, this could have been a single.
We used to like.
This is a song for my haters.
Dude, we used to like shots of rest in peace to my girl Ashley, dude. I love Ashley so much, and I hope you're here in the studio with us right now, dancing to me with.
This is a song for
but like, we used to be like,
and
when I was in high school, bro, we used to be like track 16, and we'd be like, bitch, I'm about to blow up. Like, we were going crazy to listen to this, and like to think that wasn't a single.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what, Jay-Z said no to this?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, dude.
Even cost me a lot.
Yeah, he said no to like 4 or 5 singles, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing, dude?
Cost me a lot.
So like, we were
homie.
listening to that, and we were going crazy.
But hey, let's bring it all circle back. That goes back to J. Cole doing whatever he wants to do right now.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have anybody saying like, "Oh, this
you can't do that. You can't do this." Yeah,
it's
you
like
can't do
that's
song.
And that's what I love about this album is because it's truly him. And if you heard, I don't know if you listened to Inevitable.
Yeah.
He talks
I
about
listened
this.
to most of it. Yeah.
He talks about this. He talks about like, he had so many people in his ear saying this, or you got to go to this producer, or you got to do this, and it's like. Like, he's free. He's free. The fall off is freedom.
Yeah.
And I think that's super dope. And that's a nod. Not a nod, but like, it shows how many people aren't really rocking with him. When we go back to the Joe Buddens and the academics, it shows that, like, they don't really know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You don't really know his real music. Like, you knew what Jay-Z was molding. You knew what Kanye was molding, or who else was in this camp?
I think they have an image. I think they have an image of it. They have an image of them in their head, and it's like, you can't contain what he is, bro. Like, there's no, like, it doesn't matter what you think he is supposed to be. Like, J. Cole's gonna be fucking J. Cole, bro. Like you can't put a pin on it, and that's why we love him, dude. And like, you'll never understand that because you'll never get that shit. You'll never get it, and that's fine. But regardless, let's just paint this like final overall picture. Cole is a GOAT. I don't care. like I said earlier, I said this before. We talked about this. There's a triangle, right? Drake's over here, Kendrick's over here. I think they're both really fucking good, but the triangle is J. Cole. And J. Cole is number one. You can say that he's not. It doesn't matter. J. Cole's number one because he does what Kendrick does and he does what Drake does better than them and together, right? Kendrick does this and he's really fucking good at that and he's amazing at that. He's one of the best rappers to ever do it. Like, technically ever, blah, blah, blah. Drake, he's over here. He does this great thing. He makes good music, good songs. He makes the girls dance, all this stuff, right? But J. Cole does both of those things. And he puts it together, and he makes it perfect, and that makes him better than both of them. And I that will be my stance forever.
Yeah, J. Cole is the greatest rapper of all time in my opinion.
That's it. So, J. Cole's the best.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can't convince me otherwise. That there's no rapper that's better than J. Cole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So with that being said, the fall off.
Yeah, amazing.
11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 13 out of 10, 14 out of 10, 15 out of 10,
Album of the year.
1,000 out of 10.
Album of the year. And I know Drake is dropping it, and I know Kendrick is dropping it, and I know that this is album of the year.
Yeah.
I know this is album of the year.
But we'll wait, because Drake might do... so here's the thing, is I think Drake might do some crazy...
Well, the thing I said to...
Drake can put out a song that can change the fucking world, which is crazy.
But this is the thing about Drake. Shout out, love his records. Drake can't make an album.
Nah.
Take Care was probably the best album.
No, you're right.
Completely?
You're right. Yeah.
Completely.
There's no...
But, there's no...
artistry in it.
Yeah, Drake can make hits. Don't get me wrong, Drake fans. Don't come for me. But, bro, he's not doing what Cole and Kendrick are doing.
There's no through line. And then
unless he does. Drake could probably do it. Honestly, I don't...
He could, but I don't think he will.
I don't take it away. But, I feel like Drake is coming back, which I... think it's gonna happen. I think Drake's coming back for that hit crown. He's
gonna make some.
He's probably
hits.
gonna come back with a God's plan type joint.
Yeah, he's gonna have a major hit. He's gonna have a major hit that's gonna be the biggest song of the fucking year.
Yeah,
which will be great. But album wise, art wise, like a full complete project, I don't think he's doing it. And Kendrick, he's too much of that, right? He's too much of the art piece, full artist thing, and it's like, but you don't have hits in there. You know what I mean? So it's like. J. Cole's the best of both worlds, and that's it. Yeah. So, J. Cole, we love you, bro. Thank you so much for putting out the album. Seriously, this has been 10-year saga for me, 15-year saga for me. Literally, I remember listening to you in the park, my sophomore year of high school in 2012, bro. Or not even 2012. I graduated in 2010, so that's fucking 2008, bro. I'm over here in 2008, sitting in the park, listening to J. Cole being like, this is the greatest rapper I've ever heard in my life. And now we're in 2026, and I'm over here damn, bro, we're on his last album. This is crazy.
I know.
It's a wild thought, man.
I used to be the only one defending Cole, man. Everybody was on the Drake train. Everybody was on the Wayne train. And rightfully so, because they were popping. But, I knew I seen it. Who that? But I got that flame. Who that? But I got that flame.
Bitch, I'm about to blow up.
I seen it, bro, and I seen it, and it's cool to see your guy get to the top.
And you know what's
mountain.
cool about him is that he can do the trunk tour. He can go to a city and pull up at a fucking diner and be like, all right, chill, everyone. We're gonna be calm. We're gonna be cool. Hey. I know them over there. They're hype, right? But you guys are cool. We're calm. And they're gonna be calm too. Okay, so we're just all being cool.
There's a meme.
I'm gonna send out some. I'm gonna sign some albums.
There's
we're
a meme
chilling.
going around of him right now, where they're people are going crazy, and he just. You ever seen the meme of him with the cool? You ever seen that meme?
No.
Damn it. Okay. Well, anyways, the new meme is he's like this, and it's J. Cole doesn't realize how famous he is.
Yeah, he doesn't realize.
He's he has his hands up. He's yo, chill.
Yeah, he doesn't realize how famous he is.
And the people are going mad crazy. But that it's crazy because J. Cole is that famous, but
he also will ride a city bike through the fucking.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? That's J. Cole.
You do things where it's bro, you are J. Cole.
You can't do that. You can't do that, dude. You have to be chill.
But he does say he doesn't
Drake
wear
and
jewelry,
Kendrick couldn't do that.
So nobody gonna rob him. Somebody probably come up to him, but ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
He's a different level of. He's the realest rapper that we've ever had.
Man.
So just
Cold World,
bro. Straight up great shit. Now let's move on because we've been talking about J. Cole for a long time, and I love J. Cole and his album. It's great. Let's talk about what just happened yesterday, dude. We just got, in my opinion, and I'm being unbiased, I'm trying to be unbiased, the greatest Super Bowl halftime show of our life. The greatest Super Bowl halftime show of our lifetime, bro.
Right.
I'm sorry. I know I'm Mexican, but I'm not really Mexican. I'm Mexican, but I'm not Mexican enough to be Mexican. I'm not white enough to be white. I'm like in a weird little spot where no one fucking respects me regardless. But let's just say this.
I can't.
I had no idea what Benito was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
But that was the greatest.
I don't know if the greatest.
No.
I don't know if
it
the
was
greatest.
the greatest cinematography, the greatest directing, the greatest performance,
the
choreography
was sick. The set design was really, really dope.
Time, dude.
The set design was really, really dope.
And you can deny it. It's the highest rated. It's the highest viewed Super Bowl of all time. Every year, it's gone up and up and up.
Yeah.
Rock Nation, shout out to Jay-Z. They keep going up and up and up. And for Jay-Z to put out Bad Bunny is like a weird, crazy thing for me. Like that just shows that he's on the pulse, right? Like for him to put out the Bad Bunny thing after like Dr. Dre, then Rihanna, then like Bruno Mars or Usher or whatever, then Kendrick, which Kendrick was the highest rated, most viewed thing.
To be honest,
and then Bad Bunny outdid that.
If we're being honest,
it's crazy, dude.
I think what they're doing. Well, from this year and last year, it seems like they're picking up the hottest person.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick was crazy at that time. That beef skyrocketed him. Now Bad Bunny just went Grammy and he's the biggest artist. And you got this whole ICE situation happening. Yes, bring it on. So like it makes sense. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating at all. I thoroughly enjoyed the performance. It just obviously I didn't understand, but visually it was freaking dude.
I didn't understand. I'm fucking Mexican, bro.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could know the words, whatever. But that's just me not understanding. But I will say, bro, like visually was sick. Like they showed the storyline. I freaking loved when he handed his younger self the Grammy, dude.
Oh my God, that was so sick.
That was sick.
When he's watching himself on TV, accepting the Grammy, he hands himself
sick, dude. That whole part was so sick, dude.
What you didn't get to, I know you didn't get this, but this is like straight up Mexican, straight up culture right here. When he's at the party and he goes and wakes up the kid who's sleeping on the chair and he wakes him up and he's like, "Come on, get up." And he like, that right there was like, that was like, for me, I was like, I've seen that 1,000 times. I've seen the kid.
That's like a habit at a Hispanic party?
I've seen where you're at a party and there's the little kid sleeping on the chair and you're like, "Hey, get up," and he gets up and he goes and plays with his cousins and you're like, that was like just everything, dude. Like the freaking,
the wedding too.
The wedding was like freaking sick.
Yeah, the wedding was sick.
Lady Gaga has grown on me so much recently. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, man.
I love Lady Gaga, dude.
That joint with her standing with like the Hispanic people, I was like, I didn't even care how she was singing, what she was singing. I was like, for her to be there,
I love that song.
You're kind of like, the song is dope. Obviously, that song is sick. But for her being there and like kind of being like an ally is like, yo, that is so sick. You know what I mean? Just it's like, you know what I mean? Just because it's like she's one of the biggest artists and she's standing with, kind of like. And not saying that what's the name is doing the whole F you. He does say F ice out, but like this was all peace, love, and like she's standing with him in that kind of like message. That was super sick to see, dude.
It was so good, dude.
And who is that? I'm very ignorant right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know who this artist was. It was a guy who sang.
Ricky Martin.
Who is that?
That was Ricky Martin.
Who's it?
Ricky Martin's one of the most famous Mexican, like, well, I don't know if he's Mexican, but he's Latin.
He has a big
artist.
song that I probably know, huh? Yeah, I probably know him.
Living la vida loca.
Okay. Yeah, I know that song. Is that him?
You know, Cisco sampled it.
Bumps like a truck.
Yeah.
That was like what? Oh, so he sampled that song.
All night long.
Oh, hey, shout out Ricky Martin. Shout out Ricky Martin, bro.
You know the song. Dun, dun,
that's him, the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now he's like 50. She's fine, to superstition.
Okay. Stop,
we're gonna cover it.
But okay, shout out to him because I was like, who is that? Like, I don't know who that is.
That was Ricky Martin, dude. Ricky Martin. he's a cultural icon for the Mexicanos,
Okay.
and
But
it was good,
no,
dude.
no,
It was just
for
all
sure.
over. It was,
The like I said, the set design was the biggest one for me.
the set design was
that
sick.
was sick.
I
Like
think
the
way that he progressed was different than anybody else. I think that's what made it spectacular.
Mhm.
Was like, yeah, the music, like for sure. Like, I'll be honest, I don't know Bad Bunny. I don't know his music. I don't know I don't even know what he's saying, dude. I don't know if he can speak Spanish. Dude. I'm the worst Mexican in the world, bro. I don't know Spanish. I don't know anything. But I'm over here. The last 2 days, I've been like, aquí tenemos novia, hey. Novia. I don't even know what he's saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. The
Novia
words
is
right.
girlfriend, isn't it?
Yeah, he's like saying like, I got a lot of girlfriends. Hey. Hey, hey. I don't know what he's saying, but I love it. Dude. I was hyped.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's saying, but I loved it.
It was like watching a novella.
Yeah, but for me,
like, you watch a novella. Sorry guys, a little freaky ass little Avery Harden was watching novellas and looking at those women. It was like, damn, she fine, but I didn't know what they were saying.
You know what's funny? The best meme that's come out of this is like, oh, you don't like Bad Bunny? You've never been around bad bitches before. You know what I mean? like, yeah.
I mean, all the bad.
Sorry, you don't like Bad Bunny? You've never been around some fine ass Latina chicks twerking before. You know what I mean? And they're like, imagine being like, oh, I want to watch the whatever the freaking USA Turning Point USA.
Oh my God,
Super
the
Bowl.
Kid Rock.
I want to watch the Kid Rock Super Bowl instead of the 50 fine ass Latina chicks twerking on the fucking Super Bowl. Like, are you kidding me, dude? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, say you're not gay without saying you're not gay. You know what I mean? Like, you gay, bro.
Because they want to watch underage people.
They want to be like, they want to say that. They're like, "Oh, you gay because you like Bad Bunny?" It's like, did you watch it, dude? Did you see all the fucking fine ass Latina chicks just freaking twerking on there? Shit, like, you tripping, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways. It was amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Like the whole like storyline of it, like how he walked through the sugar canes and he went through the thing and he like got the tacos and like even on Instagram, like seen on Instagram, like the people who like own that taco shop, they posted on Instagram. They're like, oh, that's our taco shit. Like that's my uncle. He started that shit. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
The guy doing Raspados, like doing the fucking thing, like the marriage, like the wedding that they did. It was a real wedding. Like the kids, like the party, like everything was so on point for Latino culture. Like growing up, I'm like Mexican and I'm not even a real like good Mexican dude, but like everything that they did, I was like, I've experienced every single one of these things. I've gone to that fucking taco shop. I've been to the Raspado shop. I've been to a Mexican party where like everyone's getting married and everyone's dancing and like the kids over there sleeping and we get the football and like it's like I've done everything that he did. I was like, this is my life, dude. Like, this is my life. I've been through this without even knowing I've been through this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like everything he did, I was like, this is so relatable to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then, like, he shouted out every single Latino, like, country.
But
and it's just, it was so
You know, it's crazy,
it
though.
was so fucking amazing.
That ending was so satisfying because it was like, yes, it's iced out, but like, Bad Bunny is saying he loves America and people are still hating on that. Bro, he's literally saying he loves being in America.
Yeah, he's like, America is the greatest country in the world. We love you guys. We're so happy that we all are able to be together.
And the fact people are still hating on him is it blows my mind because I think that was the dopest part for me is seeing him show that love to America. He's like, I love USA, or, you know, that's kind of like the only English he was saying was like, you know, God bless USA. Yeah. What do you say? Something like
God bless America.
Yeah, God bless America. And it's like, and then he shouts out every other, you know, place that kind of is building. The immigrants built this freaking country. So it's like, that was super sick to watch. You know what I mean? And we should shout out Africa because we definitely built this. She's like, yeah, shout out all of Africa. Just say all of Africa, but
the Dominican Republic is like African and Mexican put together. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, you know,
but no, that's jokes. I'm not like mad.
No, but that makes sense. Like,
but yeah, I think that's real.
Like, let's be real. Like, Latins and blacks built this fucking country, and Asians, like. You know what I mean?
I mean, and we still
white people were in charge,
we still hold this country together, bro. If we want to be real,
this
country, if black people and Mexican people, hold on. Let me just say something real quick.
You see the grandma shit?
Huh?
Do you see the grandma?
I'm gonna say this real quick though. I'm gonna say this real quick. Yo, I promise you, America, I love you. I do. I love being here. I am a American, Black American. I love it here. But if black people and Hispanic people, all Hispanic people, leave this country,
You're done.
I'm not saying you're done. I'm just saying, bro, this place would suck. This place would suck, bro.
Have you ever had chicken with
Come
no
on,
seasoning?
bro. This place would genuinely suck if we all left. If we band together and be like, yo, we all just gonna go to Mexico.
I saw
Bro, this place would be whack.
Yeah, I saw someone that was like hating on the Bad Bunny concert while eating nachos, chips, and salsa and drinking tequila.
Yeah.
Like, you're crazy, dude. Like, you're wild.
They talk about
like,
Jake Paul. They said he's hating on Bad Bunny.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
And
yeah,
he lives in
Puerto Rico. And his biggest female representation for his boxing company is Puerto Rican. Like, Amanda Serrano. Like, you gotta chill out, dude.
Yeah, crazy.
So it's just crazy, dude.
I won't say Dre was hyping it up. I'll give him it because he has a little bit more. But like, this is probably top 4 for me because you got the Kendrick, you got the Dre. I'll say top 3. No, top 4. Yeah, Kendrick, Drake, and then I do love the Michael Jackson, and then I'll put this right at 4 at halftime. But yeah, no, phenomenal. I'm not hating on it at all. Definitely did not understand a word. I was trying. I was trying to dig, but
I didn't know any
the
word.
Visually,
I was tearing up, dude. I was watching. I was tearing up, and I was just like, "This is amazing." Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I've been thinking about this, and this is something I wanted to say on the podcast. Cause I don't think anyone else is gonna. I can't say it anywhere else. Mm-hmm. But listen to this. All right.
You said you can talk about the grandma thing. What you something?
Oh, let me say about the grandma thing real quick.
Okay.
It went viral. Like, there was a black grandma who was like older, and she was like, "What is this shit? Get this off my TV, blah, blah, blah." And then people were like, "Oh, like this, like old school racism, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's black, but she's like
she was hating on Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Oh. She was like, "Get this off my screen. Like, what is this? Like, let's get back to the game. Look at all these flags and stuff." And then people were like, someone posted their grandma saying that, and then like, but I'm like, dude, like, it's not white or black. It's old people, bro. Like, old people have different kinds of racism. That thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, an old black grandma is gonna be like, "I don't get this. Like, get this off my screen." And it's like, I've been around. My best friend growing up was black, and like his grandma is Jehovah's Witness. So like, I've been around a old black Jehovah's Witness woman. You know what I mean? Where she's like, "I don't like this," and I'm like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it, but I'm not hating it. I'm like, yeah, that's his grandma. Like, she's Jehovah's Witness. She's like, she doesn't get it, and that's fine. I don't care. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, like this is old racism, blah blah blah," and they were hating on the grandma. I'm like, dude, don't worry. She got like 6 more years. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about all that. Okay. But here's what I'm gonna say. Okay. This is a spiritual evolution that I think people need to understand, okay? And I need to clip this right here because this is going to be something that's going to change your guys' life, all right? Okay, look it. To be conservative is to be against change. To be conservative is to hold on to a time period, right? You're conservative because you're like, I think that this is the way that things are supposed to be, and that's how we're supposed to hold on to things. So that's how a lot of conservatives think. They're like, and this is where I can make the connection, right? Christians are also this way. Christians don't believe in evolution, right? They believe in God, right? The world as we know it is ever changing, ever evolving, okay? You cannot hold on to something and be like, this is how it's going to be, and we're going to keep it this way, because the world is beyond your power, okay? The world is ever changing. The world is ever evolving, okay? So you're wrong, okay? I'm just going to say it like this. I know that people try to say like you're right and you're wrong. There's like right and wrong. No, there is literally factually proven facts that you were wrong to be conservative, to be holding on to an image of how you want the world to be is wrong factually, because the world is ever evolving. The world is ever changing, from animal species to our evolution in human beings. The world is ever changing, ever evolving, right? The people who held on to a viewpoint in the 70s, think about every single group of people in the history of humanity who have tried to hold on to a certain type of way of living or a certain type of way of being. It's ever evolved, and it's always lost. Every single time. Every single time. There's never been a way. Black culture came in. People were trying to be like, nope, it's supposed to be like this. Black people are supposed to be like that. Guess what? It evolved. And black people came up. And now we're past that,
Mm-hmm.
and you were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Nazis, they try to be like, I'm not supposed to say Nazis on the podcast, but anyways, Nazis, they were supposed to be like, oh, it's supposed to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
They lost.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time you try to hold on to like a snapshot of how things are supposed to be, it loses every single time, because the way the world works is we are ever evolving. The world evolves. The world changes. And I thought it was funny how I came with this connection yesterday. Christians don't believe in evolution. And also conservatives don't believe in change. But you're against the natural order of the way the world works. It doesn't matter if you're against change. It doesn't matter if you're against evolution, because that's the natural evolution of how the world works. The earth is a living entity. The earth people are living entities. They're going to ever change, ever evolve. So it doesn't matter if you try to hold on to this or hold on to that or try to be like, this is how it's supposed to be. It doesn't matter, because the world will ever change, will ever evolve. Like, no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to hold on to like this certain thing, you'll never hold on to it, because we're always changing. We're always evolving. So to be mad at gay people, to be mad at trans people, to be mad at minorities, to be mad at anything, like, it doesn't matter. You're always going to lose. You're always going to lose because it's the natural order of the world, the way the world works. Like, you're going against natural order. Like, this is God, dude. God is ever evolving the world. Like, the planet is growing. A plant grows. A plant evolves. Fucking look at fleas. I work at PetSmart. Fleas, dude. We make medicine to fight fleas. Fleas evolve past the medicine, and we have to make new medicine to kill the fleas, and then they evolve past that medicine, and we have to make new medicine to evolve past. We're constantly creating new medicine to evolve past fleas, but fleas always evolve to beat the medicine, dude. So we're always creating new medicine to evolve past fleas. If you're like, oh, Frontline's the way to go, I always like Frontline, it's like, yeah, but the fucking fleas evolved past Frontline. We can't do Frontline anymore. We have to go to the next medicine. That's how the world works, dude. The world is always changing. The world is always evolving. So you try to hold on to your one little snapshot of how the world's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. White people are supposed to do this. Black people are supposed to do this. Mexican people are supposed to do this. Latinos can't come in here. This is this. Trans people can't do this. Gay people can't exist. Like, all the shit you say, it doesn't fucking matter, because you're always going to lose. No matter what you try to do, you're always going to lose. So I've come to this conclusion in my head. I'm like, anytime I argue with like a Trump supporter or a fascist or whoever these people are that are trying to control a certain aspect of how the way the world is supposed to work, they're always going to lose, because we are fucking human beings and we are not in control of this world, dude. Like, the world's going to evolve past us. It doesn't matter what you want to do. My stepdad is like that. My stepdad's like, oh, back in my day, guess what? The world's evolved past your day, dude. Like, the world changes. I'm sorry to say it, dude. But like, things evolve. Like, the world changes. A plant might have died yesterday, but guess what? It survived today. And then it might die tomorrow, but it's going to evolve past that. Like, we're in an ever-changing, ever-evolving world. And to try to hold on to a snapshot of how you want the world to be, you're always going to lose. So, with that being said, if you're conservative, if you're Christian, if you're holding on to an image of how things are supposed to be, you're always going to lose, no matter what. You're wrong. Factually, scientifically, just, you're wrong. So my thing is now, I'm like, I'm so open to just like, whatever happens, dude. Like, and so me being open to minorities, like, people try to say like, I'm liberal, you're like, you're this, you're that. And it's like, no, I'm literally in the right. I'm on the earth side. I'm connected to the earth, and the earth is going to evolve and change past you. In 15 years, you're trying to hold on to like trans people aren't a thing. Guess what? Trans people are going to keep existing, dude. And they're going to keep evolving, and they're going to keep growing stronger, and they're keep getting better and keep doing, like, it's evolving. So you can try to hold on and say like, trans people can't do this, blah, blah, blah. Gay people can't do this, minorities can't do this. It doesn't matter, because it's going to keep evolving. No matter what you try to do, no matter how much you try to hold on to it, The world's gonna evolve. So boom, you're wrong. Factually, forever, I'm always on the right side. So that's my point. And I think Bad Bunny, to bring it all back together, right? Bad Bunny showed, hey, Latinos are here, bro. You can try to push us away. You can try to get us out of your country. You can try to do all this shit. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Black people, trans people, gay people, Mexican people, Latino people. It doesn't matter. It's going to keep going. You could try to stop it all you want, but the world keeps fucking evolving, dude. So
You know what it is?
it's that.
I'm
That's
gonna say
it.
this and then we're done. I genuinely think, because it's a lot of YT people
Yep.
that is
Saw
upset.
people, as we say in Cambodian.
Yeah, and I think because I got white
Come on.
homies, so don't come after me. So that's what white people say about black people.
Yeah.
I got white homies, so don't come after me. I think it's fear.
Yeah, it's a
think
fear.
it's
It's a fear
fear
of
of-
changing. It's a fear of change.
No. I think it's fear of being what's the word I'm looking for? Being
The minority.
no, not the minority, not existing anymore. Like once you bring everybody in, now you're little. You're
Yeah.
little. So now, you know what I mean? Like for example, like I have a girl and my girl is now white. If a white person see me with my girl, they realize their lineage is gone.
Yeah.
Like now that kid's gonna be black and white, no longer just pure white. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I think that's what scares white people. That scares white people. The trans thing scares white people because they're like, oh, well, this is not gonna be pure.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Pure alpha man. Like it's
Yeah.
no longer that.
No, you're
it's
right,
no
you're right,
longer.
you're
You know
right,
what I
you're
mean? So I think the whole
But that's the
thing
evolution
is,
of the world.
It's fear.
That's the
fear.
evolution, right? That's my whole point is that the world evolves, right? So like, I think here's a crazy theory that I have. This is like a crazy theory that I have, and I've always thought about this, right? People believe in aliens, and there's like the aliens are the grays, right? Like the big popular aliens that people see are the grays.
The
right?
gray alien with the big head.
Yeah, the gray
With
aliens,
the
right?
Bald head. Yeah. Big eyes.
Imagine if every race mixed together. What color would they be? Probably gray. If you mix white, black, Asian, all the different colors together, they probably all mix it to be gray. So what if aliens are just future humans where we've all come together and we've all mixed so much that we just become gray fucking aliens? Right? That's the evolution of the world. So like you want to hate, you want to try to you're trying to keep everything separate. We're in a fucking world, dude. Mexicans like Asians, Asians like blacks, blacks like whites, whites like, you know what I mean? Like we all mix together, dude. And eventually you mix all those colors together and you get just gray. You just get gray. And then you get aliens. And the aliens in the future, and they come back and they're like, oh, remember the time when we were all separated? Like, nah, dude, we're all together. So like, it's just the evolution. It's just evolution, bro. Like, you can deny it all you want. You can try to fight it all you want. It doesn't matter because the world is more powerful than us. And so as much as you try to fight evolution, as much as you try to fight differences and try to keep everything separated, it doesn't matter because eventually it's all going to blend together because that's just how the world works, bro. We're ants on this fucking planet. So, like, accept it or get
left
out.
behind.
Yeah, get left behind. Literally, accept it or get left behind. And that's what I always think about. Because to bring it back to this thing, real quick, to be conservative, right? Conservatives, like if you look up the definition of conservative, it's to be against change, right? They're trying to hold on to like Christian values or hold on to like these certain values that are like this is how it's supposed to be.
Which I do want to say something because I feel like I'm Christian, which is not Christian values.
Exactly, because Jesus wouldn't believe in that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus would be kicking it with a trans.
Yeah,
Jesus would be kicking it with a trans person.
yeah. Jesus would be accepting to everyone.
Yes, Jesus would be
Which is
kicking
the
it with
whole point.
with the gay homies. Jesus would be at the Bad Bunny concert.
Yeah, Jesus would be at the front row of it. He would be John Hamm, dude. He'd be in a freaking he'd be John Hamm at the Bad Bunny concert. And I mean, Jesus would be kicking it over there. And that's my whole point, is that you're like, you guys are like misconstrued in your thoughts. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, to be conservative is to be against the way the world works. To be that kind of, because I don't mean Christian in a way, because there's a lot of Christians.
You mean white Christian nationalism?
Whiteness, boom, exactly. To be that kind of Christian,
they are different. They are different. They are. Hey, we're white.
We're this.
Yeah,
we're this, and there's no other
like
thing,
that.
and we have to keep this. And if we lose this, we're gonna be done. And it's like, no, dude. Like, we're evolving, dude. Like a fucking Galapagos turtle evolves, dude. Like,
one thing I want to say,
go to freaking Madagascar. The animals evolve.
One thing I want to say. Whenever that time, you know, whether you believe it or not, I believe there's gonna be a day where we do, you know, talk to God and, you know, be face to face with Him and Jesus and all that. I want to see the day that all these white people that hate Mexicans or hate whatever, or hate black people, I want to see them talk to Jesus, the Middle Eastern guy. I want to see them go up and be like, yes, we faded to Jesus, and they don't see a white dude. Yo, please let me just. I just want to. I want to watch it like a movie.
I want Jesus to come back so bad, dude.
I want Jesus to be like, yo, like, what's up, y'all? And they see a Middle Eastern dude and be like, wait
a second. Where's your blonde hair, bro?
Where's your blue
I thought you were blonde hair, blue eyed.
That's, bro. I swear. I know. We're supposed to be at that point. At that point, we're supposed to be happy and we're supposed to be, you know, whatever. But I feel like a little part of me will probably be like, you idiot.
Jesus gonna be like, did you watch the Turning Point halftime show? They're like, I changed the Bad Bunny concert to put on the Turning Point halftime show, and he's like, I'm sorry, bro. You can't get into heaven, bro. Like, you gotta go to hell. I'm sorry.
I know this is not good.
To be against people is to be against the world, bro. Like,
I think it's funny. But yeah, man. Anyways,
all I gotta say is, listen. This is my last point, and we're gonna end on this. Evolution is happening. The world is ever changing. Accept it or get left out. Like, that's it. Like, if you're like the history will speak for itself, right? If you look back in history, every single change that has happened in history was the right thing, right? Anyone who was against the change was in the wrong. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Think about every single thing that's ever happened in the world.
I'm thinking about slavery right now.
There's always like a certain.
I'm thinking about slavery. I'm thinking about segregation.
Segregation, Nazis, like all this stuff. Like there's certain things that are like, it's supposed to be like this, and people are like, no, it's not supposed to be like this. And every single time, from the moment of the beginning of history, every single time someone tries to put a constraint on how things are supposed to be, they lose. Every single time. So with that in mind, stay positive, because all these people who are trying to be against change and against evolution and against people being how they're supposed to be and trying to keep things a certain way, they always lose. Every single time. They always lose. From the beginning of history to the end of history, they will always lose. So keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. And with that, guys, I fucking love you guys. I love every one of you, no matter what you look like, no matter what you feel like, no matter how you are in the world.
Even the Saw people.
Even the Saw people. We still love you guys. I know there's some cool Saw people out there. I got some cool Saw people out there. If you guys don't know, look up Kamai, look up Saw. But I love you guys. Seriously, I'm genuinely just grateful and thankful to the people that I have. Like Avery, I even on a little small term thing, like Avery said that one thing that I saw you and like a couple other people saying is like, man, people keep hating on the J. Cole album. And I'm like, I didn't see anybody hating on the J. Cole album. Everyone I saw loved the J. Cole album. And that just shows I think I'm on the right path, because I'm surrounding myself with people who are accepting and open And I love that. And I love evolution. And I love people being accepting to that. So just be accepting, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if you're against this thing, it doesn't matter because that thing's going to exist whether you are against it or not. Right? So fucking get with it or get lost, bro. That's it. And with that being said, guys, fuck the Patriots. The Patriots suck. I'm so glad they lost. They eliminated the Chargers.
Seahawks, man.
Shout out to the Seahawks.
I rock with the dude because they said that dude McDonald or Arnold.
I don't even know.
The Sam
Darnold.
Yeah, that dude, the quarterback.
Yeah, Sam Darnold.
They said he was like an underdog.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh hell yeah, I rock with that. And then shout out to the running back. Walker.
Yeah, Walker.
Yeah, that was sick. He's killed it, yes. And like he looks like, hey, shout out to Walker. I don't know his first name, but they kept showing his picture, and bro, he looks like a dude straight from the 90s.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm rocking this dude heavy. His acceptance speech or his post game speech, he was so humble. I rock with that dude heavy. Like so.
Every time he did a run, I was like, fuck, I wish the Chargers had a good running back like this.
Dude, he was killing it, dude.
Because we have a good running back, but we don't have offensive line. And, shout out to the Seattle offensive line. You guys killed it. But the Super Bowl was good, dude.
Yeah.
The halftime show was amazing. Like, everything was good. My girl she started watching the game.
The game?
Like the second half. She was like, oh, I kind of want the Patriots to score so they can get back in the game. And I'm like, oh, she's getting it. She's understanding it. She's understanding that the Patriots need to score to like get in here. So like, it was so much fun, dude. I had so much fun. Shout out to the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl was amazing. Shout out to the little dog that had like if you guys know, there was a little dog who was in a wheelchair and he passed away. And I'm just we love that dog, and I'm so sad that the dog passed away. But all in all, dude, we had a fucking good week, bro. We had J. Cole coming out with a new album. Double album at that. J. Cole coming out with the best album that we've heard in 10 years. We had the freaking Super Bowl, which was an actual good game. Like, we actually had a good game. It wasn't just a fucking when it was a blowout, I was happy, but it wasn't just a blowout. It was a fun, actual, entertaining game. And then we had literally one of the most impactful Super Bowl halftime performances ever during a time when they're trying to get rid of Mexicans and Latinos. So like, how amazing was that, dude? Like, it shows everyone's true colors. It's so good. So be happy, be at peace, know that the world is ever changing, and as long as you're open to change, you're on the right side. All right. Now, with that being said, we got Night of the Seven Kingdoms coming up.
Yeah.
We got Invincible Season 3 coming up. We got
The Boys.
The Boys come. The final season of The Boys.
Which is good because I just looked up the movies and we don't have a big movie till April.
Yeah, but we got a trailer. We got Michael coming up. We got April. A trailer for freaking.
That's a little bit ago. That's a little bit of now.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'm hyped for Michael. Like, did you see the Rush Hour meme I sent you? Where he was like, when Chris Tucker walks in, he's like,
don't stop thinking. That's going to be me.
Yeah, that's Avery. For sure, that's Avery.
That's going to be me.
Yeah.
I swear I'm trying to find a glove to go.
I can't wait for I'm excited to go watch the Michael documentary, the biopic, but I'm more excited to watch it with Avery. Yeah. Like, I'm hyped to watch it with Avery to see how happy he gets, because his joy is going to bring me joy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I'm excited.
Bro. Like,
I'm excited for that.
Because the crazy thing is, I know a lot of Michael Jackson songs. So like a lot. So every song that they play, I'm gonna know. Like they're not even gonna play like the other, like the cult classics. So I already know everything that's gonna be played. I'm gonna know immediately.
Avery, we cannot see this at a white theater.
Oh.
We gotta go to a black. We gotta go to a black theater to watch this.
Have all the black
because I'm trying to be in it. Dude. I'm trying to sing out loud. I can't be at a white theater where everyone's. When me and you are the only people singing the songs, I can't have that shit.
We might have to go to the one by the airport, LAX.
All right, I'm down.
Because it's in the hood, and like I already know hella black people gonna go there.
I can't go to a all white theater for this one. Dude, we gotta be in it.
Bro, all the mamas, all the grandmas gonna show up. I promise you.
It's gonna be so good.
That joint gonna be crazy, and it looks great, man. It looks Domingo, dude. He looks just like Joe Jackson, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, crazy how
he looks
good
like
he
him.
is, man.
So like, I think it's gonna be really good. Nia Long looks like the mom, and man, it just looks good. So that's the next big movie. I think Steph Curry has a movie dropping next week that I'm probably watch. Yeah, I'm probably watch.
Yeah, Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino are in that movie, which I love.
But other than that, right now I think we got the shows.
So we got
we don't have
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We got Invincible. We got
dropping?
The Boys. I don't know. They're all coming out next month, I think.
Oh yeah, so we're good. We're good for a little bit because there's no movies till April.
Spider-Man. We got Spider-Man Freshman Year Season 2. We got X-Men '97 Season 2 this year. We got freaking Spider-Man trailer coming out. I saw an interview with Straw Hat Goofy, interviewing fucking the guy from Stranger Things, being like, I saw you doing spin jutsu or whatever his name is, whatever the fucking thing is. You're over here doing all this jujitsu spinning shit. Like, are you trying to be Miles Morales? And he's like, I wouldn't lie to you, I'm not Miles Morales, but I don't believe him. So like, we'll see what's happening with Miles Morales.
Yeah. Well,
we got Spider-Man, we got Secret Wars, we got
if he come, like, honestly,
Doomsday.
They still could put him in. You know, it's still time to put him in the No Way Home. Or what is it called? What's the movie called?
I don't even know what it's called.
Brave New World or whatever it's called.
But we got Spider-Man. We got so much stuff coming up, guys. It's insane. Like, we're literally set for this year. Our year's gonna be crazy. We just got a new trailer for freaking Supergirl where she met Crypto as a puppy, and I almost cried, dude. I almost cried seeing her meet Crypto as a puppy. Like,
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. Cat's Eye was in the Super Bowl commercials. You know what I mean? It's just, life's good, bro. We're chilling. And like I said, just be open to change, man. That's, if I can give you guys one tip, is just be open to change. Be open to everything. Like, do you, but don't be mad that anyone else is doing them. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, you're gonna do you. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be yourself. Do whatever you want to do, but don't try to stop anyone else from doing what they're doing. That's it. Yeah. And that's the secret to the world. That's the secret to life. All right. With that being said,
get it.
We love you guys.
If you this far in, man, you a real one.
I mean, if you even listen to my fucking rant,
yeah,
hit me up on Instagram, bro. But I love you guys. Till next time. Peace. Deuces and juices.
Woo!
Okay, and I'm fresh. That's that Teddy Fish. He got it on cause he fresh. That's that Teddy Fish. I got it on cause I'm fresh. Okay. That's that Teddy Fish. We got it on cause he fresh. Okay. That's that Teddy Fish. Okay, I woke up in the morning feeling like $1,000,000 pesos.